check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me? Am I loud? Am I clear? They said we were crazy to stack gold and silver, but look at us now. Who's with me?
From Tokyo nights.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just 6 minutes and 40 seconds, we're going to be live covering the breaking gold and silver news, covering the crazy price action of the state to the Comex session. Who's with me?
Every stamp on my page.
Who is unshaken?
Another drop in the way.
Who has intestinal fortitude?
Silver star.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 6 minutes and 15 seconds, breaking it all down. Let's go.
Voices rise like a tidal wall. From Tokyo nights to Rio sun. From Arctic ice to Ireland.
Yes.
Stamp on my page, another drop in
You guys, I just put out the tweet on X about the stream. If you could go like it and retweet it, I'd appreciate it. We'll be live here in just 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 10 seconds breaking down the news. Who else did the time forward mess up? Man, this hour forward really messed me up. Who else is it messing up? I couldn't do as much research as I wanted to this morning like I normally do. I was exhausted. We're going to be live here in just 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Let's go.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew. Let's
Here we go.
explore.
We're going to be live in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. We're going to cover the breaking news. We're going to watch the market open. We're going to have a fun time together. We're going to watch candles turn red, then green, then red, then green, then red, then hopefully green again. And if they keep turning red, I'm just going to buy some more. Let's go.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow.
Let's go.
Giveaways for all.
For all.
Feel the thrill.
Who wants a giveaway? Who wants silver or gold? Put free in chat. Let me see. Hit that sub. Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Who's ready? Smash that like button. Let's go. Let's get it. T minus three minutes. 3 minutes till we're live. Here we go. Found a song that fits Viola's Silver Pug, My Automatic Lover. That's funny. Let's go, let's go. Let's get it. It's chasing that mill. M-I-L-L. Come on.
Chasing that mill.
2 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live here. Smash that like button. Here we go.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide.
Let's go.
Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live in 2 minutes here. Let's get a crab dance. Drop the crab in chat if you're ready. Let's go.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall?
Let's go. Let's go.
Crew, the shell
Who's ready for the next Mega God, guys? I just added more silver and copper to it last night. Wow.
join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning till we're live. Smash the like button, share the stream. We're going to be breaking it all down.
Rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade.
Who's part of the Shell Brigade?
The music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International Stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Silver is the
Come on.
crustacean nation, dance with me.
Yes, 30-second warning. Here we go. 30. You guys want the old school, I'm sure. Do you want the old school intro here? Here we go.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Man, you guys say some funny comments in the chat. I was just laughing at one comment. So funny. 2,000 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And guys, we are at 66,907 subscribers. That means only 93 more subscribers until the next big show, but we break 67,000. According to AI, we're going to be breaking 100,000 here in the next month to 2 months. And guys, I just added more treasure here. I'm going to be showing you guys here in a little bit what has been added to this box, the Mega God box for the big giveaway at 100,000 subs. Spoiler alert, there's gold in there. There's silver in there. There's copper in there. And what else might be in there? I don't know. We're going to find out here in a little bit. But let me give you a recap of what happened overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, last night we were in this little trough. Look at that. Pretty aggressive trough, but we broke out in silver. We went to a high last night of back up to 84.95. And look, the night before that was pretty much the high was 84.89. So the powers that be, look at again here, 84.95. So the powers that be do not want us to pass 85. But something tells me, might as well call us Twisted Sister because we're not going to take it. So right now, we hit a high overnight of 84.95. Currently trading on a green candle for silver. $83 and about 40 cents. Let's check out the silver futures here. 83.25. So let's pump this up. 83.25. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first alert of the trading session. We are in full-blown backwardation, and that's when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That means big institutional players would rather pay premium for silver now than to get it cheaper in the future. That signals instability and a tightness and shortness of physical silver in the big bullion bank vaults. Ladies and gentlemen, they want their silver, and they want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
It's your silver, you want it now. Call 1-877-CRAB now. No, I'm kidding. That's not a real number. I have no clue what that goes to. I wonder what it goes to. Gold again overnight. Look at this. We had a big trough, a pretty aggressive trough down. broke out of that decisively. We got to a high last night of 5,141.44. We're currently trading on a red candle at 5,091. We're just below that 200-day moving average on gold. And silver, we're just above that 200-day moving average. You can see the yellow line right there. So that's quite interesting. Gold to silver ratio is currently trading at 66.06 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And guys, the Shanghai Futures Exchange last night got to a high of $98.47. It closed at 97.16 after a first massive smack. Are we going to see some Article 16 violations today, guys? What do you think? Put Article 16 in chat if you think we're going to see them. This chart here is going to start moving again here in a minute and a half. So the day trading session for silver and gold, the Comex out of Chicago, New York, is going to start here in a minute and a half, and so is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. So we are just actually a minute and 15 seconds. So I'm going to issue a 1 minute warning alert. Issuing a 1 minute warning alert. And we're going to see what happens here on all three markets. What are you guys thinking? For the U.S. market, are we going to have a green candle the first 5 minutes? So are you team green, or are we going to have a red candle? Let me know right now. And then for Shanghai, I think Shanghai we're probably going to gap. We gapped down big last night. Are we gapping up or gapping down? We'll do Shanghai this morning. Are you team green? Are you team red? Are we gapping up or are we gapping down? I'm fairly certain we're going to gap here. I'm fairly certain. I've been wrong before. Are we going to be team green, team red, up or down? We had a massive gap last night followed by an attack. And then it just ground back up all the way all night. And the previous night's high, look at this. The previous night's high was 98.26. So we finished last night in Shanghai better than the night before. Here we go, guys. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Here comes Shanghai market opening right now. Smash that like button if you're excited. And nothing's happening. Oh, is it 8:15? I'm pretty sure it should be. You guys, the time moved forward. Messed me up again. Because we moved forward, it changed everything. Dang it. The time change got me. So, guys, this doesn't open for an hour. So instead of 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's now 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Shanghai. But let's go back here to the U.S. market. And if you were team green for Shanghai, you might as well have been team green here for the Comex. Because, look, the Comex is open. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle here. Daylight saving times has been trolling me. Last night, I started the Comex open, and I was going to stream all the way. I was going to stream all the way to the open of Shanghai until I realized it was going to be like a 3.5 hour stream. I was like, oh, man. I do 3.5 hour streams, but only when things are going YOLO. So it got me last night. But we are in a decent candle here on gold and silver in the first 5 minutes of the trading session here, the day trading session. Now, remember, the entire trading session starts the night before. So here's the hours of the Comex, okay? Every Sunday evening at 6 p.m., the markets open back up for gold and silver on the Comex via the Globex, and that's the official start to the next day's trading session. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that we moved forward an hour, the Shanghai Futures Exchange does not open till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is tough for long streams. And then they trade all day, every day, except each day is a 1 hour break from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Comex via the Globex. The Shanghai Futures Exchange has their own break. Other exchanges have breaks. And then on Friday evening, the market closes for the whole week until Sunday night. It closes at 5 p.m. on Fridays. So that is how it works. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still in a pretty decently big green candle here. And we got another 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're going to cover that. Do you guys want to see the silver, gold, and copper I'm going to be giving away to you guys soon? If you want to see it, put Mega Ga in chat. If you want to see the stuff I'm going to be giving away to you, put Mega Ga in chat right now, and I'll see it, and I'll show it. But let's go over here to the breaking news. And, guys, this is my ex, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me here at Intl-Stacker. International wouldn't fit, unfortunately, so Intl-Stacker. If you want to stay up on the news and everything, this is the best way to do it. So here's Dr. Potassium's take. What is your guys' take? And here's what Dr. Potassium says. The elite want you chasing oil longs and meme stocks instead of accumulating precious metals while they're all off all-time highs. They'll do everything they can to make as many as they can lose sight of the big picture. It never stopped being about gold and silver for the elite. Stack or be wealth transferred. Guys, that tweet resounded with me. Stack or be wealth transferred. And certainly the big banks, the institutions, the governments are still stacking while they want you to think it's done. And Leo here in chat, thank you for being a channel member and for the super chat, says, can you discuss the best pro metals analyzer again? Yes. Hold on. Let me take it out of its case. 1 second here. So guys, there are so many fakes, and let me get the silver and gold and copper out of the way. I'm going to show this to you guys in a second. I'm giving it all to you. The best you can get right now in the market is a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. If you buy from a coin shop, make sure they have a pro model. If they have an investor model is the same thing as a pro, it's just smaller. If they have the original, don't go to that coin shop because the originals don't catch all the fakes that are out there now. These are about $3,500 now for Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. That comes with the 100-ounce bridge. If you want one of these, I got a link in the description that gives you guys a discount. But it's pretty expensive. But what if I told you there was a way you could protect yourself and find fakes for only like $38? Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? A nice weathered one. Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Look at this one. Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% constitutional walking liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That walking liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars. It works on a myriad of various different coins, various different rounds, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. I'm not sponsored by Pocket Pinger, stupid stacking, but to me, every stacker is at danger if they don't have a way to find out all the fakes coming out of China. So Sound Monies is a longtime channel subscriber, so I supported my supporters product. I do get a little bit of a kickback for each unit sold. It comes and helps support the channel. So it's beneficial to everybody. It helps the channel, helps me do what I do. But most importantly, it's a cheap way for you guys to make sure you're safe. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. Do you guys like that little video I put together better? It shows the phone application. It shows all that so much easier than me just stumbling through it. So I hope you like that. And Peter here in chat saying, why has silver gone up almost every war for as long as I can remember? And I'm 66. This seems wrong. Silver and gold should be going up. So remember the Iranian crisis in 79, and I've got a tweet about this. So here we go. Let me cover this 2 tweets, and I'm going to answer that question here. This first one, though, is so true. Intestinal fortitude. Make gold great says, folks want high volatility silver and gold stocks with 20x potential returns, but only volatility on the upside. Can't have it both ways. That's true. If you're going to have volatility, it's going to be both ways. Yeah, I'm drinking Mrs. IS Coffee Silver Bowl, and the new release is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Guys, G7's oil reserve dump, a recipe for disaster and a golden opportunity. Folks, the G7 is scrambling with an emergency release, thinking 300 to 400 barrels of oil per day to fight oil. So let's look real quick at U.S. oil. Let's see what we're at here. Still up over 100. It did get a smackdown last night because of this tweet I'm reading you right now. It was going up. It got to a high of 120, and then the G7 story came out, and it got smacked down. But we'll see what really happens today. Let's check the DXY real quick. And then see the DXY has been following oil. Very interesting. There to say the least. Let's change this back. Okay. So going back to here, Sounds heroic, right? Wrong. Global demand is 103 million barrels per day. Supply gap from the Strait of Hormuz chaos closure, that's 4 to 6 million barrels per day gone. That's just 2 to 3 months of a Band-Aid before oil reserves run dry. Then what? Prices rocket higher, economies grind, inflation explodes. This isn't strategy, it's straight up panic. And history screams when governments meddle in energy crisis with short-term fixes, real assets win big. Why is it bullish for silver and gold? Skyrocketing oil equals rampant inflation. PMs hedge like pros. Geopolitical meltdown. Iran tensions, straight shutdown equals safe haven demand surges. Depleted reserves equals a signal of systemic weakness, pushing investors to the timeless stores of value. Now listen to this to answer that question. Remember in 1979, the Iranian Revolution, it spiked oil. Gold and silver spiked as well, but they didn't spike till 30 days later. So although we haven't seen a spike in silver and gold that you would usually see in warfare, history doesn't repeat, it often rhymes. And if we're going to rhyme with 1979, it could take some time for it to rear its ugly head as the shortness of oil works through all the economies around the world. Then what happened? Gold doubled in months. Silver went parabolic back then to $50 an ounce. We're in a similar setup. Patient pays, stackers. Patience pays. Watch your play. So that's an important tweet I put out this morning. Another one this morning. And guys, silver right now is on a bit of a possible DTB formation, but on a red candle, 83.45. Gold's on a green candle, 5,098. Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to be opening up here in just 51 minutes. And look at this one. Remember this, guys. Remember this. I got to read my response to this. Even with all the attacks, all the smashes, all the glitches, here is where we currently stand in the world with gold and silver. This is the 2026 year-to-date performance. Silver miners up 23%. Gold miners up 19%. Gold up 18%. Silver up 15%. Bonds up 2%. S&P down 1%. Bitcoin down 22%. So although it feels like we've been beaten and battered, the road is dark and full of terrors, we've been tormented. Remember, for the year, we're still doing better than the S&P 500. Think about that. That really puts it into perspective there. I thought that was a great tweet this morning. And then here's another one. Buckle up. Even if fixed now, it would take some time to catch up, and it's not fixed now, nor will it be tomorrow. So look at this from the Kobayashi letter. Breaking, the world is now experiencing its largest oil shock in history, losing nearly 20 million barrels of oil supply a day. Top oil supply shocks. So look at this. Now we're down 20 million barrels per day. But what did you just say? Like 5 million passed through the Strait of Hormuz? Yeah. That's some of the numbers. That's the only number I could find. I don't think that was quite accurate, but think of it this way as well. Oil leaves these countries in other ways, and a lot of the countries' pipelines are shut down. A lot of their refineries are shut down. They've got massive storage issues. So now that with the Hormuz closure, we're talking 20 million barrels per day. Iranian revolution was only 5.5 million barrels per day on that shock. The Yom Kippur War, 4.5 million. Iraq, Kuwait, 4.3, 4 million. So the whole point of this tweet is to show you the issue we're dealing with now. It has been the biggest shock to the oil market in a long time. Long time. And for those of you guys who think, let me just show you something here. For those of you who think this is just about the United States and Israel hitting Iran, think again. So what did we see happen first? We saw down here in Venezuela the arresting of the president, and I'm not getting into the politics on all the stuff, if it's good or bad, what we think, what we're not. I'm purely covering the geopolitics to it. So let's stay out of the politics and cover what's affecting gold and silver and geopolitics around the world. Now think about this. What happened here in Venezuela? First off, I put out an article not too long ago, a tweet, talking about the new deal that the United States made for, what was it, $160 million worth of gold, and that was just deal number one. So we might see more gold coming out of Venezuela. But Venezuela supplied a lot of oil to Cuba up here, but also a lot of oil to China. There's Chinese tankers here taking it. Now that oil's cut off. Now we come over to Iran. nearly 100% of their oil was going to China. So although, this is attacking Iran and different things, and one of the biggest sponsors of state terrorism around the world, that's all fact, that's undisputed. It could be more to that. This could also be a play to destabilize China's oil supply. As you guys know, down here, China's been wanting to take Taiwan back for some time, and they do believe it's eventually going to happen. So if you believe that's going to happen and you want to delay it or blunt that force, maybe you start taking out some of their allies in the BRICS nations around the world to stop the flow of resources to China to destabilize. So again, I'm not saying that's what is happening, but I think this Iranian conflict is not just one-dimensional. I think there's other reasons things are happening here. And again, here's the Strait of Hormuz, and it's never been officially closed, but the Iranians said that they were going to sink any ship that went through here. And I do have a special dashboard, and let's check here and see if any ships are going through it. Look, we got more ships going through it. This is KM. What is KM? It's not Malaysia, is it? What flag is that? Anyways, we got a couple ships going through now. We saw a few ships go through yesterday. So very, very interesting. We'll see what happens here and if ships start to go back through the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, let's go back here. So look at this from bull theory. Absolute bloodbath in the markets. U.S. futures just opened for the week, and it's not looking good. So this was last night. As of last night, the NASDAQ was down 1.5%, S&P 1.6%, Dow 2%, Russell 2000 3.8%. Guys, what's going to happen when the market opens today, and do you want me to keep streaming? So Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to open in 45 minutes. And then after that happens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes after that, the stock market opens. Do you guys want me to keep going till the stock market opens? Let me know. It could be a bloodbath, which could affect the DXY, which could help prop up gold and silver. Remember the dollar index. Let's go here. The dollar index here. Usually when it goes up, and it gapped up majorly last night, it puts downward pressure on gold and silver, and usually when it goes down, it puts upward pressure. So remember that. And thank you, Portrait One Photo, for the $2 super chat. Good news, not gas price up 50% since war started. Is your gas price up 55%, Portrait One? Or is he saying it's not up? If it's not up, that's good. But guys, for those who don't know, Portrait One Photo is in Lebanon. So let's see if the gas price is higher there. Camaros. Thank you, Floyd Lawton. Please keep streaming if you're able. I'll keep going, guys. If you want me to, I'll go all the way to the stock market open here. I got a few more tweets here, though, that are important for you guys to see. Look at this one. Correlation Economics this morning said $16 premium. Let's see what we're going here. So he's showing the spot price of silver, which is the red line. And then he's showing Shanghai Premium, which is the blue line. And look at this, Shanghai Premium. Down here we converged in 2020 to 2021. Apart again. Now we're kind of together. But let's see right now what the premium is. We closed at $96.16 on Shanghai. And we're currently at 83. So we're talking at least like a $13 premium from east to west. East to west going on there. Okay, let's go back here. And Miami is staying, markets are stabilizing. Looks like the oil spike and DXY are trying to close the gap. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. That oil reversal happened when this story came out about the G7 dumping oil reserves onto the market, which is only a temporary fix. So we'll see if that's enough to reverse that. Okay, look at this. This is another important one. USD and JPY, that's Japan, grinding towards 158.5 last night. The carry trade stretched very thin. You could see the Bank of Japan, their old danger zone. Ooh, danger zone. And that did remind me, guys, we are in the danger zone. Remember, every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the danger zone here on the Comex. And that is traditionally when big bankers attack us. So we are 3 minutes into the danger zone, but we're on a green candle here. So we'll see how we could do. But going back here, their danger zone is at 159. If we tag it, the rate checks or verbal warnings could spark a quick unwind. Leverage positions could be forced to cover, forced selling across assets, even precious metals in the short term. But history shows yen strength often fuels gold and silver's hedges against inflation and against chaos. Guys, remember, if we have big market corrections, stock market corrections, traditionally we see gold and silver move down initially and then correct later and move back up. So usually when there's a big market downturn, everything goes with it, including gold and silver. Then we'll usually historically see it move back up. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. But what I can advise is I'm going to be giving away some free gold and silver here very soon on the next mega giveaway. That's at 100,000 subscribers. According to AI, we'll be there soon. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the things in here. We got germanium mint gold I'm going to be giving away. And this is going to be full by the time for the mega guy. I'm giving away some of my germanium mint gold. This is was donated for it. Look at this, 100-gram Valcambri bar. Those all break off. This is another piece I threw in there, and I'm not done yet. Don't panic. A collaboration of germanium mint, royal mint, the 1-ounce Loki. Cyclonic Silver sent this in, a 3.5-gram silver bar he made. Look at this. We got some 999 rounds. We got refined 4.9s fine crystallized silver from Intl-Stacker. America First threw in some copper-filled glass skulls. Like, we got a lot of stuff in here, guys. We got copper rounds. We've got gold backs. So this box is going to be filling up until it's time for the mega ga. How full will it get? I'll keep giving you guys updates. But all you got to do is be subscribed. That's all you got to do to be able to win this stuff. Be subscribed. All the giveaway rules and stuff will be coming out in the future, but my giveaways are available worldwide for the most part. Void were prohibited. There's some places I can't ship to, but my giveaways are open, like Australia, New Zealand, you're in. Oceania, you're in. Most of Europe, you're in. That's unheard of on YouTube, but if you guys support me from around the world, I want to support you around the world as well. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. If someone's trying to duel me, I'll accept that. That silver bull trying to duel me. The Floyd Lawton saying, is there one person going to get all those 1-gram Valcambri bars? Or are you breaking them up? No, I'm giving away 1 bar. 1 bar. What is the funniest silver you've ever stacked, says West Texas Stacker? Man, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. The funniest silver? Maybe some funny piece of poured silver? I'm not sure. That's an interesting question I've never had. Huh. I don't know, guys. What's the funniest piece of silver you've ever stacked? Let me know. And look at this. I put this one out. Brent crude at 106. This was last night. Strait of Hormuz disrupted. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. October 1973 oil shock. Oil quadrupled overnight. Gold slept for 30 days, then exploded 70% in 4 months. So for the full 73-74 bear market, we saw silver up 160%, gold up 193%, S&P down 48%. Now Brent ripping 106 to 107 amid real Hormuz chaos and Iranian fallout, and I left a period in there. How embarrassing. Look at that. Gold and silver dipping, or classic shakeout before the real move. What do you guys think? And look at this in chat or in the comments. Charles Vance says, once Comex breaks loose, silver is going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
That's crustaceans going to the moon there. Do you guys like that new scene? And we've got just 8 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the danger zone. We're going to see what happens with gold and silver. We're on a red candle with silver, 83.63. 83.63 on silver. Gold is at 5,101.55. And we're going to see Shanghai start to trade here, guys, in just 37 minutes now. What's going to happen? As I take a sip of this Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Al Jazri says, I have a Hawk Tua 1-ounce bar. That's funny. Oh, my funniest silver, I have some COVID bars. The COVID-19 bars, but I also got the Murder Hornet rounds back then. Remember the Murder Hornets? You guys remember that? That's probably the funniest. That's so funny, the Murder Hornets. Remember when COVID was going crazy? We're like, we got COVID, we got murder hornets, people are talking about aliens. Remember those days? Those were some funny days. And guys, we got just 7.5 minutes left. I got a question. First off, I got a request. Please smash the like button. We're only about 37 away from 400. I know we could do that. But I got a question. How long have you guys been subscribed to the channel for? Years, months, weeks? Put it in chat. Let me see. I'm curious. We've had some funny times together around the world, guys. And I stream other stuff around the world, not just charts. It wasn't that long ago when we were in Egypt and you guys told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
Funny, funny, funny. We got people that are subscribed for weeks, for months. Look at that, guys. Tiger Stacker. Diamond Claws member. Thank you so much for being a Diamond Claws member. The Tiger Stacker. He's been a member for 34 months. He has been a member for 34 months. That's crazy. Thank you for the support. We got 2 years there with Acadian Stacker. Over a year with West Texas Stacker. October last year with Printing Kings. Thank you, everybody. Whether you're new, old, or somewhere in the middle. Silver Bulls, 6 years. Nice. About a year for Big Green Stacker. 2 months for Steve. You guys, time flies, too. Time flies when you're watching red candles turn green, then red, then green again. Okay. 25 years. The Lone Ranger says 25 years. It might feel like 25 years with all the bumps and bruises we've got, guys. Like, big time. Okay, I want to look at this from bar chart. The stock market plunges to most amount of fear this year. Extreme fear is almost upon us. We're right on the point of the fear-greed index of extreme fear and fear. Whoa. Someone wants the baby gator call. You guys, you taught me this in Boca Raton, Florida. Some scientists say 90% of the time, every time, a baby gator can turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
That was a funny stream, guys. Wow, and Piotrek says he's been subscribed for 80 years. It might feel like it, honestly. It might feel like 80 years with all the bumps and bruises we've gotten with gold and silver. But look at this from Andy. Here, silver. Here, silver. That's the baby gator call. That's the gator. It responds well. The baby gator. Look at this from Andy. I did $1 silver average. My stack, I'm on 177 Australian average. I need a baby gator. Stacking, so that's 177 Australian. So let's go AUD to USD. Let's see what his dollar cost average is. His dollar cost average is 124.24. So are you stacking right now, Andy, to lower that dollar cost average? Let us know. Mike, but we did give a baby gator. Let's see. The candle just changed. So this candle is a 30-second, just 1 minute old. So I believe this was the baby gator. But the baby gator might work for 2 candles in a row as it takes a little chomp out there. So we're going to keep watching that candle. Mike No says silver is long overdue for a melt up. Oh, yeah. Anwar says, will miners move up? I believe so. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And look at this from Charles Vance. Precious metals are moving. Gold hovering around 5,100. Silver battling near 83 to 84 amid insane oil spike. I feel like that. Did you make this based off my tweet? That's cool, man. Thanks. That's awesome. Let's go, says Sublime Mad Dog. Look at this from Variable. We are ready, unshaken with intestinal fortitude. Who out there has intestinal fortitude? Before 2022, it seemed like there would be a dumpster fires, 2 dumpster fires a year. Now it's dumpster fires for a week. Yeah, we've got all kinds of things happening in the world. The news and their experts were spectacularly wrong again. Their old fear playbook isn't working anymore, says Eric. Are you tired of being lied to? Let's go here. And I do have some watch out situations I want to give you guys for the week. So let me scroll down to that. And guys, we are just 33 minutes away from the Shanghai market opening and moving in. I do believe we're going to gap. What do you guys think? Are we going to gap up or gap down? Let me know in chat right now. And as I look for these watch outs, ladies and gentlemen, we're only about 80 likes away from 500, so please keep smashing that like button. It helps out the channel so much. More than you could know. Where are those watchouts? Hold up. Hold up. I've got a whole list of watchouts here. Here it is. Watchout situations this week for silver and gold. So here you go, guys. Take a screenshot, write it down, whatever you got to do. Well, and Chasing That MILF says that they have crustaceanal fortitude. That's a good one. Both gold and silver reach and TSI peak. Might be a slight drop soon, says the Floyd Lawton. We'll watch it. So here we are from the Kobayashi letter. Key events this week. The first one is was last night. The futures opened at 6 p.m. All the stock market was down. We're going to see if that extends here, guys. In just an hour and 2 minutes away, we're going to see the stock market open. So we're going to see if losses extend there and what impact that will have on physical gold and silver, because it certainly will, depending on which way the stock market goes. Also, tomorrow, we're going to have February existing home sales data. Wednesday, we're going to have February CPI data. Friday, we're going to have U.S. Q4 2025 GDP data. January PCE data on Friday. Jolt's job openings on Friday as well. So, guys, we could see a potential huge moves on Friday, and that's the bankers' favorite day because they do not want us with another weekly candle that's green. So if we go here to monthly candles, look at this. Every monthly candle green for like the last 10 months. This one's the month we're on currently. It could go green or red. Okay, let's go to the weekly. So this is the weekly candles, red and green. We're on a bit of an uptrend here, and we're on a candle right here. They definitely want this weekly candle to be red. So everything happening on Friday, that could be a perfect excuse to tank the price. As guys, we are 30 seconds left in the danger zone here. And it appears the baby gator not only worked for the candle we were on, but the very next red candle. Ladies and gentlemen, it's science! And we're going to count down the end of the danger zone here. It doesn't mean the bankers can't still attack it. But traditionally 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when they did it. And you know what's interesting with Jane Street and all this stuff going on? I'm going to update you guys on Jane Street. Every day they were dumping Bitcoin at 10 a.m. allegedly, and that they got a lawsuit against them, and then it magically stopped. So maybe we're going to see a new time for the danger zone. Maybe it's going to evolve with Jane Street. So we're going to have to watch and look for any possible new danger zones or additional danger zones. We're out of the danger zone now on silver. So let me go here. I want to read you guys that Jane Street I put together last night. Pretty good tweet. Hold up. It's right around here. Okay, it's up. 1 second. Guys, are we going to see some Article 16 violations come out this morning from Shanghai? I think we may. Global uncertainty index is at all-time highs. Okay, these are charts. Hold up 1 second here. It's a pretty important tweet here on Jane Street. Here we go. Bitcoin caged. Now is silver in the crosshairs. Jane Street under fire across continents. And guys, remember, Jane Street is a quantitative high frequency trader. Okay, billions of dollars. So Jane Street is under fire across multiple continents. Tim B's explosive video on YouTube breaks down how Bitcoin, meant to escape rigged financial systems, got trapped by Wall Street via ETFs. Allegedly, Jane Street dumped Bitcoin daily at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, triggering daily 2 to 3% crashes, which caused retail liquidations, all while shorting the market, allegedly. Patterns halted after lawsuits, but the cage remains. So a lawsuit was filed against him for this manipulation. Immediately it stopped. But why are we talking about Bitcoin? Because it's got a silver twist. Jane Street became SLVs. Remember, that's the ETF for silver, owned by BlackRock. I'm not in SLV. I'm not in PSLV either, but if I was going to pick one or the other, I'd pick PSLV because it's by Eric Sprott, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But basically, in the fourth quarter 25, they added 20.6 million shares, 1.3 billion stake in one quarter. They're the largest holder of SLV, sparking fears of similar ETF plays to suppress and cause volatility. Trade silver. Remember, we're down 30% from January highs to 83. So are they already playing the system? That's the question. Add to this India, their regular SEBI, they did a crackdown in July 2025. They barred Jane Street from Indian markets, froze about 570 million in alleged unlawful gains for alleged manipulation of the bank Nifty 50 indices via aggressive expiry day trades, pump and dump tactics hurting retail. But the case is ongoing with appeals in 2026. China angle. Regulators reportedly scrutinizing foreign ETF trades, including Jane Street and China's massive ETF market. After the Indian probe, allegations of manipulation and silver ETFs are floating around in the community, though there's been no formal bust or fine confirmed yet. Guys, are we going to see an Article 16 violation for Jane Street? So do you see a pattern emerging yet from Bitcoin dumps to index games to massive SLV buildup? Retailers get harvested while insiders already allegedly profit. Guys, is this the next engineering in silver, and has it already started? That's the question for you. And there's one more tweet I wanted to read here. Check this one out. This is a pretty important one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going back to the charts here in just a minute. We're 26 minutes away from Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. Let me know, team green, team red, are we gapping up or gap down? But this one's important. The Comex silver vaults are draining to insane levels. Nothing to see here. This is all normal, right? This is all normal, isn't it? William Metalcoff sounds the alarm. Physical silver outflows have hit historic highs compared to the past 15 years. Ouch! I just kicked my foot on a piece of furniture. That hurt. The chart below, I'm going to show you guys here in a second, shows monthly deliveries spiking wildly. 12-month average exploding from 10 to 20 million ounces pre-2020 to 30 to 40 million, with peaks up over 80 million ounces. This is silver outflow we're talking here. We're talking sustained record outflows of metal that leaves the Comex warehouses fast. This ties into the bigger picture. Registered stocks plunging to under 82 million now. It's 81 something. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at this. So 2007, this is how much silver is leaving the vaults. 2007, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, pretty low, 17. Starts to increase around 2018, then a little pullback, 19. 2021, we have a major spike up over 80, then it kind of dies down. 2025, major spike up over 80. And then now in 2026, we're seeing multiple major spikes. Look at this trend line, the red trend line. So this is Comex silver deliveries, silver leaving the Comex. It's not normal. It's definitely not normal. And we're going to look here real quick. Amaron says, International Stacker, for years the Stacker community has repeated the same frustrations. Silver price manipulated. Spot price doesn't reflect reality. Silver is money. We need a way to transact people outside the market. So I spent a considerable amount of time building a framework to address exactly that. PSVX index. Okay. Well, Amaron, thank you. I'll read through this after the stream and check it out. But yeah, but people say like the price is manipulated. It's always going to be manipulated. So what are we doing here? That's pointless. But guys, remember, if they still had full control, we would be under $20 an ounce. I firmly believe that. And Memento Mori says, buy silver, do nothing. That is a good outlook. Jerry72 here says, Comex and LBMA, London 2. London is the last stand for paper, gold and silver. However, they will not resist long more. So let's go back to here. Let's go back up here to the breaking news. Or, whoops, sorry. Let's refresh that. Let's go back here to the chart, guys. Look at the stairway to heaven here on silver. Silver Comex just broke 84. We're 84.03. And this gold line here, guys, is the line we need to break. The last few nights, it's been like Gandalf the Great. You will stand here. You will not. Right there's the highest. 84.98 we got to get past. Gold's on a red candle, but trading at 5,109. And the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens right now, ladies and gentlemen, in just 22 minutes, and we're going to be covering it live. Gold to silver ratio is 60.75. We're about to break into the 50s. We might see some epic movements here soon. Miami saying silver is forming a bear flag on the daily chart, but we should hit 100 plus before any major correction, which is a buying opportunity down the 67s unless it breaks the probability. Interesting, Miami. We're going to keep watching. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I love that. Sell silver, do nothing. No, I'm stacking. Are you guys still stacking? Let me know. And guys, I got to refill my coffee. I got to do a quick Raptor run. I will be back in probably 45 seconds. So somebody time me. Channel members, you know what emoji to drop. I'm going to do a quick Raptor run. I'll be right back in 3, 2, 1. XC 84.27, British spot 83.51, Comex 84.25. That's 4 hours old. But just interesting to see like the differences in the different markets there. Isn't that interesting? Look at this. Gold Silver HQ says, my stackers have spoken. 200 an ounce for end of 2026 was the median price given. I'll be okay with that. What's your guys' predictions for the end of the year? Do you think this 200 ounce is ridiculous? Is it possible? Is it pathetic? Is it understated? What do you guys think? And here's Rashad here saying silver refuses to break down legitimately. Ascending channel formation, every attack to push silver lower fails. And we all know what happens when sellers get exhausted. The price trends go up violently. So that's what Rashad's saying there. And thank you so much, Jopinator, for that super chat saying 45 seconds, allegedly. I'm sorry, I had to pivot. I had to throw away the trash. I'm sorry. We got surprised last year, says dang gimme. Why not again? That is a good point. So we got a lot of predictions here in the chat. So JB Skywalker says 15. Guys, if silver went to 15 and you could really buy it for 15, because if it went to 15 right now, you'd probably not be able to buy it for less than 70 or 80. But if it went to 15, I would do everything I could to buy as much as I could. What would you guys do if silver really went to 15? Poochu says 120. Geronimo says 145. TV says 150. Mayo Monkey, thank you for being a channel member, says 75. Red Alert, thanks for being a channel member, says 160. The Real Savage Patriot says 145. What do you guys think? Okay, let's keep going down here. That was Rashad. Ted Durant says, who is behind the bullion bank suppression of precious metals for 50 years? The bullion banks do not operate in a vacuum. They are the defense mechanism for the fiat monetary system. If that mechanism breaks, the resulting explosion won't just be volatile weeks on the charts. It will be a sovereign banking crisis. Look at this. So the two sides are trying to rip up and propping up the U.S. paper currency. Fiat sent some Fed bank loans, printing money into oblivion. Look at that. That's a pretty cool image. James Henry Anderson saying price action in crude oil while like the 1970s, gold relative to its 200 DMA history below. Comex gold futures invented 1975 ICYDK. Okay, let's see here. Comex gold. Yeah, look at that. That's that spike. That's that spike back in 1979-ish. Interesting. Kobayashi letter saying breaking U.S. oil prices extend the reversal, now dropping below $100 a barrel and just up 9% on the day. We're witnessing one of the biggest daily crude oil reversals in history. Yeah, let's look at that again. Oh, wow. So look at that. Yesterday, we had that massive gap up on oil. Gap up to 111. Overnight, oil went to a high of 119. And then that tweet I put out on what happened. The the G7 coming up with a plan to dump millions of barrels of oil out of their strategic reserves. As soon as that came out, the price tanked. We're currently going back up green at 102.84. Let's check the DXY. DXY is pretty much mirroring oil. Look at that. It's almost exactly mirroring oil. And remember, the dollar gets stronger. That's usually downward pressure on gold and silver. Once it gets weaker, it's usually upward pressure on gold and silver. And talking about gold and silver, we're trading at $83.92 right now on silver. On a red candle for gold as well, 5/104.38. And guys, we are just 13 minutes and 45 seconds from Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to see this. I believe we're gapping, but I don't know if we're gapping up and down. What do you guys think? Florida Man Racing saying, I swear if I did 1/1000th of the market theft that's going on as an average Joe, I would be tossed in jail and fed beans and water until the day they bury me. Yeah, you're right there. You definitely would be. Definitely would be. Jim Cramer, I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. I'm not sure Tesla has a business plan that's going to work. It's not a smart investment. That was Jim Cramer back in 2010. Guys, whatever Jim Cramer says is called the reverse Cramer index. Usually the opposite happens. Drop your price target here for end of 2026. So a lot of people doing that. Ides of March. Okay, so here's a review from Q Cape of the Ides of March. The Ides of March was originally coined because Julius Caesar was taken out in the Senate. And that was March 15th, 44 BC. March 10th, we had the .com exact peak. March 16th of 2008, we had the Bear Stearns collapse. March 9th, we had circuit breakers because of COVID. March 16th of 2020, we had the largest drop since 87. March 10th, 2023, the SVB collapse. Oh, that's the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. March 8, 2026, the Iranian war. Oil plus 20%. Beware the Ides of March. And guys, March is just getting started. Look at that. I think that's a bunch of oil burning after a airstrike there. Look at this. The NASDAQ will collaborate with Kraken. Kraken's a crypto exchange, for those who don't know, to launch tokenized stocks on its exchange. Whoa. I'm going to have to look more into that. Breaking, Trump will make an emergency announcement today at 4:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Insiders expect him to announce a ceasefire date with Iran. Huh. We'll see what actually happens. We'll see if that's even true. There's so much fake stuff posted on X, guys. Like, I'll read this stuff live and let you know. I don't know if it's real or not. Anything I'm putting out on my X, like, I'm actually vetting it, researching it, making sure we're not getting scammed. Because stuff still slips through, yeah, but I do my best for it not to. Pure Metals is saying Canada's gold reserves 0 tons. I don't know if that's true. Poland 550 tons, buying 150 more. I believe that's true. And you guys, you saw the story that came out last week that Poland was going to sell some gold to pay for defense, and I called BS on it. Yeah, I still call BS on it. I think that was just an article to move the algorithms. China 2,300 tons. India record imports. Turkey 23 consecutive months. Every major economy stacking gold except Canada, they say. I don't know, guys. Is Canada stacking gold? I don't know. Who's in Canada? Are you guys stacking gold, your central bank, or are they not? And just Dario here saying dumb trading algorithms, along with all those adding short positions on oil every time they try to catch the top. Are we going to be pulverized here? This short-term relief solution increases the medium-term pain massively without an end in the Iranian war even in sight, says Just Dario. And this was about the G7 to discuss joint release of emergency oil reserves. Japan will crash the stock market in 24 hours, says Oxnobler. Whoa. Japan just denied the oil release from its strategic reserves. If oil stays above 90, the yen will collapse and trigger a massive market crash. So we'll see. Let's go back over here to the charts, guys. We're just okay, we got a red candle on silver, 83.75. A red candle on gold, 5,098. But right here is what we're watching, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Guys, this market is going to be opening here in just 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to be exact. DXY is climbing, says Victor. Thank you. Guys, if you got a question, put it in chat. Make sure you put at International Stacker so I don't miss it. Sean Leslie says, I owe, so off to work I go. Drive safe, Sean. The Floyd Lawton saying Canadian Central Bank sold all their gold. Oof. They have zero gold. Wow. I missed that. I think I heard something about that, but I missed it. Roger Devine says gold seems to be holding its price okay at the moment. For me, that is a good sign. It's just sitting there waiting for the next breakout. Yeah, it seems to be waiting. Carney sold our gold years ago since chasing that MILF. Oof. And guys, you're not going to believe it. Thank you so much. We're at 66,927 subscribers. That means only 73 more subscribers until the next big show. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. So subscribe. I give away gold, silver, copper all the time. I did 100 ounces of silver in 2025. We're already up to 30 ounces of silver given away this year. And we got a mega giveaway coming soon, the Mega Ga.
Mega!
So subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss that. And we're going to be watching the Shanghai Futures Exchange here open in just 8 minutes. 8-minute warning. Do not go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this. 8 minutes. Let's see if there's any more breaking news coming here. First, let's see what you guys are saying to me on X. Charles Wen saying silver can easily double by the end of the year. The U.S. dollar strength cannot hold up long term. Wars are expensive. $200 silver is a given, says Charles. Look at this Master Blaster. We make a stand for silver. This crab is smoking a stogie with a Tommy gun. So funny. Joe is saying, International Stacker, what will happen to silver when Iran bombs DC or NY? I mean, it would go through the roof, but I don't see that happening. They don't have long-range ballistic missiles that could make it there. Could they do some sort of operation on the ground? Maybe. But I just don't see that happening. But if something like that happened, the markets would shut down. They would close the markets. Gold and silver would probably go through the roof. Amarin saying International Stacker for... Oh, I did read that. Okay, so we're back there. And we're going to refresh this and see the breaking news. And we're just 7 minutes away from Shanghai opening, guys. What's going to happen? Speaking about Shanghai, look at this from Silver Trade. Shanghai silver drain continues. Another 3 metric tons of silver removed from the Shanghai Futures Exchange vaults on Monday. Wow. So they're down another 2,500 kilograms. So they have 8.1 million. We think the Comex doesn't have a lot. The Comex has 81 million. They're down to 8.1 million. Oof. Gold's first breakout turned out to be a false one, which is the usual case. The next breakout is likely to be a legitimate one, says Rashad. Okay, here we go with Zero Hedge, top overnight news. Let's check this out. The Floyd Lawton saying, you think Trump and others want to attack another BRICS country after Iran, put more pressure on China? Possibly, Floyd. But there's ways to attack other BRICS countries without straight up attacking them. So Venezuela was not a BRICS country, but it was requesting to be inducted. Iran is. So we'll see what happens there. Russia's tied up in their own little quagmire. Okay, so top overnight news from Zero Hedge. Brent crude went to 120 almost. Iran's top clerics chose another supreme leader, the Majota Khamenei. This is the son of the previous Khamenei. G7 Finance will discuss a joint release of petroleum. That's what turned to oil around. Trump is weighing the option of deploying special forces on the ground to seize Iran's near-grade uranium. And guys, this doesn't mean it's all true. It's just what's being reported in the news. Israel strikes on 30 Iranian fuel depots. Saturday went far beyond what the U.S. expected. China's consumer inflation accelerated to the highest in more than 3 years. Not shocking. It's that way in every country. Japanese workers' wages adjusted for inflation rose for the first time in 13 months. Well, Germany's industry got off to a surprisingly weak start in January. SoftBank Group Corp's credit default swaps widened. U.S. FDA is planning to ease some requirements for drug makers. Interesting. I own no one, so it's off to retirement. I go, says Rick Harrison. Nice, Rick. Welcome to retirement. So look at this from James. In late 2019, the Czech National Bank, CNB, had only 8 tons, the historic low level. 2020 Czech Central Bank gold reserves buying activated. 2023, next buying level, 100 tons achieved. Wow, so let's look at this. So this is for the Czech reserves. This was their gold reserves. And then it plummeted in the 90s, it looks like. And then it was down here all through the 2000s. And look at here. Bang, right back up. Interesting. Guys, all the central banks, everyone around the world is just stacking stuff. Stacking stuff, and people are telling you it's over. And the big bankers are still stacking. And look at this, right under it. Czech National Bank data shows the gold reserves rose near almost 2 tons again in February. Wow. And we are just 4 minutes away. All eyes are on, 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 15 seconds here. All eyes on Shanghai. I'm going to issue a 2-minute warning here shortly. And we're going to watch this chart. If you got questions, put them in chat. I'll pay attention now. Miami's saying she wants a chat poll. Do you think Trump is about to become the first president since Harry S. Truman to use nuclear weapons on a foreign country? I don't know. I saw that article, Miami. I don't know. It's hard to tell with all these news and articles and everyone saying all kinds of different things. One thing's for sure, no matter what happens, whether you agree with it or not, it's bullish for gold and silver. Every missile, every drone is 10 to 15 ounces on paper that are destroyed. But after talking with a few people, I could see big missiles being 100 ounces of silver. But the 500 number is just off base. It's kind of just been floating out there in the nether. It's repeated by a lot of people. But anywhere you could tell is like 15 to 25 ounces, it seems, in every missile. Racers, that's a myth. There used to be 500 ounces of Tomahawk. Yeah, that is a myth. I wish it was true, but I've done a ton of research. I've even talked to a few people that work in the defense industry. So what I've been told is it's probably something between 10 to 25. But after talking with a few engineers, I could see it being up to 100 ounces in like Tomahawks or giant missiles. But yeah, it's not as much as you think, but still it's silver that's permanently destroyed forever. This stuff right here, remember, the majority of gold ever mined is still above ground. It's in vaults, it's in jewelry. A couple grams are in my teeth. I've got 2 gold crowns. Who's part of the gold crown crew? Put it in chat. But the majority of silver ever mined has been destroyed. It's in landfills. It's in e-waste. It's blown up across battlefields. So remember that. So I'm bullish on gold and silver, but that's why I'm so much more bullish on silver. 6 years of deficit. We're consuming about 1.3 billion projected this year. We're only producing about 830 million. Peak mining was 2016. Every month since then, or every year since then, it's gone down 1 to 3%. Has Canada started buying gold since constant stream? I don't know. You have to ask some Canadians. I'm not up on that. Canadians, is Canada now? I guess you sold your gold, or are they rebuying it or no? Someone says, see what Google says about it. I mean, what are they? What are they? Which missiles? Cruise missiles. Do cruise missiles have 500 ounce of silver? Guys, I've gone over this ad nauseum. While some reports on social media's claim Tomahawk missiles contain 500, this figure is likely exaggerated. Informed sources in the industry typically say around 10 to 15. I want it to be 500. It would be bullish, but it's not. 100 ounces still seems pretty high. Yeah, it does seem high, but I was talking to an engineer talking about the silver solder and silver wiring. I'm saying for the largest missiles. I think it's probably 15 to 25 for the majority. Oh, we go back here. We almost missed it. Why is Shanghai not moving? Okay, Shanghai's moving. It just surprised me. It did not gap, guys. Shanghai is open 97.48. We'll see where it goes here in the first 5 minutes. Shanghai did not gap. That's the first time in a long time. Wow, that's very interesting. And RacerX, thank you so much for the super chat saying, Guy, Eagle Pitcher Engineer, has presented this on vid, YouTube. They make the silver zinc batteries for most missiles. Some have 70 kilograms. Can you email me that link, Racer X, to internationalstacker@gmail.com? Please email that to me so I can see it. I've been asking if you guys have evidence or proof, for the love of God, email it to me. I want it to be true. I just don't believe it to be true. Okay, we got a BGC forming here in Shanghai, guys. Currently 97.61. The premium right now, so Shanghai's trading at 97.68. The US, look at this. BGC on BGC alert on the Comex. Big green candle, 84.03. So we're 84. Let's just call it 84 on the Comex. Let's just call this 97 on Shanghai. 84, 94, 5, 6. So $13-ish, $13.50. Check out how much silver is in a torpedo, someone says. Thank you, Shotgun Susie, for emailing me. Yeah, if you got proof of a lot more silver being in missiles, please send it to me. I've done a ton of research. I want it to be. Look at this, guys. A BGC big green candle. We're up to 97.89. Are we going to break this 98 level? It's been hovering around this 98 level, guys. Are we going to break it? BGC going even higher in Shanghai, 98.11. Guys, are we going to do it? Look at this BGC. It's saying, I'm not going to take it. I used to have, I'm not going to take it. No, I'm not going to take it. I used to have that playing, and then I got a copyright. I got a spanking. A little copyright notification. So I had to take the music out, but that's still a fun clip. As silver pushes higher in Shanghai, 97.93. If something is going to push that number over the top, it's the silver and the batteries in them. Thanks, Dangan. I'll check it out. I'll continue to check it out. It didn't gap up because they did their job on Article 16, slammed malicious traders. Only if Comex would do the same. I know, AG Astronaut. I'm wondering if Shanghai is going to come out with new Article 16 violations today. I think they might. Miles Franklin video with McCory tells how much. Yeah, that video's been debunked. Shotgun Susie. That video's unfortunately been debunked. Like he just kind of, I think I know the video you're talking about. He kind of just went along with it. I'll keep doing the research, but everything I find says there's not 500 ounces. It says it's between 15 to 25. Now, we're never going to know for sure because a lot of those systems are secret, but I've actually talked to engineers at different defense contractors, and that's how I got to the number. There could possibly be 100 ounces in some, but anyways, you should sing "We're Not Gonna Take It" and dub it over the crabs. That would be funny. I could do a really funny version. We're not gonna take it. Not a shocker. D. Snyder's a okay. He didn't copyright strike me. I just got a notification from YouTube, so I just had to. It was in a live stream. I debuted it, so I just had to trim out like that 30 seconds out of the live stream. Fortunately, did not get a copyright strike. Let's go back to the Comex here. We got a BGC on the Comex, guys. We're 84.24. We need to break the 85 level on silver on the Comex, and we need to break the 98.50 level on silver on Shanghai. That's what we need to do, guys. And the stock market's just going to be opening here in about 25 minutes. What's going to happen when the stock market opens? What do you guys think? You sounded like Adam Sandler singing there. That's funny. Do you buy groceries in Havana? No, although I'm only 90 miles from Cuba. It's a long boat ride. Do not buy groceries in Havana. Guys, thank you so much. 68 more subscribers until 67,000. Can we do it right now? I know 60% of you watching are not subscribed. If you guys enjoy my channel, please subscribe. We're so close to breaking 67,000. It helps so much. Smash the like button. Guys, I not only live stream charts, I live stream around the world on gold and silver adventures. And it wasn't that long ago. I was live streaming on the Nile when we got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
Yeah, it was an industrial salesman. It wasn't really a pirate. I thought it could be at first. You guys made me run downstairs. You made me get some Egyptian pounds, drop it overboard. I made it. I got some Egyptian cotton. I gave it to you and some Egyptian silver. Yeah, usually if the sound clip is under like 10 seconds, I do 8 seconds. Usually it's not an issue, but for Twisted Sister, they caught it real quick. And guys, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I got a live feed from the Comex. I'm piping it in right now. Poor Mortimer is not happy. After all these attacks, we got a BGC candle starting to hit red here though. 84.10 on the Comex for silver. Gold's 5,094, trying to reclaim that 5,100 level. And Shanghai Futures Exchange on a red candle, 97.50. Where do you see that Shanghai only has 8.1 million ounces left? Here. This is the daily report. Minus 2,582 kilograms. So today the silver volt is 253,000 kilograms. So 253,000. Let's do the math. So let's do kgs to troy ounce. Okay, let's pull this over here. 253,370. 253,370. So that gets us to about 8.146 million troy ounces. I'll retweet this so you can get access to it if you want it. Shanghai vaults draining fast. Only 8.1 million ounces left. So I'll retweet this out. So if you need it, you got access to it. How's that sound there? Guys, make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker, International when it fit. Unfortunately. Let's refresh that for the news. And guys, we are just 23 minutes away here from Shanghai Future, or from the stock market opening, as Shanghai Futures is trading on a red candle, 96.59. Keep smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are only about 75 away from 700. And wow. Wait, 60. Yeah, 60. We are only 65 subscribers away from 67,000 subscribers, guys. Please subscribe. I'm doing a big giveaway soon. If you want to win my gold, silver, copper, you got to be subscribed. If you want to win some of the treasure. We are so close. Okay. I'm trying to look at your guys' comments here, seeing if I'm missing any questions. Oh, you guys want the baby gator? Is that what you're saying? Some scientists say.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive. My next trips, Arizona Silver Miners asking me the next trips. So my next international trips are going to be Australia and New Zealand. I'm still planning phase of that. That's going to be late year, or probably early next year. I am planning to be at the Fun Coin Show in July. In Orlando, Florida. I will also be in Springfield, Illinois in July for about 5 days. In August, I will be in Pittsburgh at the American Numismatic Association big coin show. That's the biggest coin show in the U.S., followed by the Fun Coin Show. I'll be there. So those are my next immediate trips planned. So 2 in July, 1 in August, and then probably after that will be the Australia, New Zealand trip. Subscribing is for free, says Larry Singh. You are totally right there. And guys, the stock market's going to be opening here in 19 minutes and 45 seconds. When am I coming back to Texas? I'm not sure, West Texas. I'm sure eventually. So we'll see. Let's go back here to the news. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying here. International Stacker, what will happen when Iran? Oh, I already answered that. I don't think that will happen, but it would go up. What part of Australia are you coming to? Well, I'll be in Perth. Here, let's bring up Google. Here's where I'm planning to go in Australia. I'm planning to be in Perth. I'm planning to be in Melbourne. So far, Perth and Melbourne are my plans. We'll see what else pops up here, but so far, Perth and Melbourne. If you're in Australia, where else should I go? I'm going to be here. I'm probably going to like fly into Perth, fly out of Melbourne, or vice versa. I am planning to do Sydney as well. So I'll probably fly in one place and fly out the other. I'll get across one way, shape, or the other. Are you going to have a booth for these shows? No, Drano. I just wander around. I wear a Crustacean Nation hat. So if you're going to be there, just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com and I'll set up a meet and greet so you don't have to find me. For anyone who finds me in the wild, you get this. You caught the king crab coin. But I do wear an International Stacker hat with the crab on the front. Now, people can buy those on my store. You guys, I got a merch store. Let me put a exclamation gear in chat so you can check it out. So just because someone has that hat doesn't mean they're International Stacker because other people have gotten it. But I do wear a hat with International Stacker on it. And my name tag says International Stacker. Northampton says, you need another UK visit. I know. You could do a meet and greet and would get loads of fans. Plus, we need some challenge coins on British soil. You are true. We need to do that. I will do that. I was just in Poland and the Czech Republic a couple months ago. I've heard metal detecting for gold in Australia can be good. I know. I was thinking about... Here's the videos I'm thinking about in Australia. 1, doing a meet and greet. 2, I want to go to ABC... Is it ABC Bullion? That one bullion shop that always has all those lines. I want to do a video there. I'm thinking about doing the Perth Mint. And maybe some metal detecting. What do you guys think? Okay, guys, the stock market's going to be opening in just 16 minutes and 30 seconds. I've got to do a Raptor run. Now before I did a coffee and trash run, but I got to use the restroom. I will be right back. Channel members, I need you to time me. Drop the emoji for the Raptor run. I'm going to run like a raptor across this house, and I'll be right back. I've got a plan. Here we go. I'm going to be Raptor running in just a little bit here. I'll be back in a minute. Maybe a little longer. I don't know. We'll see. 3, 2, 1. I'm back. What's my time? I was just raptor running, and yes, when I raptor run, I do make the claws with my little raptor hands. Just running like a raptor. Wow. That was not 4 minutes and 10 seconds. It was a little bit longer than normal. I had to drop the kids off at school, guys. I had to drop the kids off at school. We're currently trading on Shanghai Futures Exchange, $97.70 on a green candle. On the Comex, we're on a green candle. Look at these green candles, guys. 84.30. I don't dare sing the song. We're not going to take it because I might get a copyright infringement there. 5,096 on gold, about to take out 5,100. Wow. Prune juice, says SL. AXX says, what are your thoughts about the oil to silver ratio being 5-1? You mean that's where it should be? Are you talking 5 ounces of silver for 1 barrel of oil, or the reverse? What are you saying? Because we're not there right now. Let's see what oil is. U.S. oil. Hold up. Currently, oil's trading. Wow, oil's back under 100. 99.62. So currently, oil is only $14 over Comex silver, and over Shanghai silver, it's only a couple dollars away. You have to go Vogus Prospecting Shop in Australia. What's Vogus Pro? Is it cool? Is it good? Okay. Dadsky, thank you for the super chat saying, if we hit 85 today, we are bullish all week long. I know. We need to take out 85, guys. Look at this. Last night it stopped us at 84.96. You shall not pass. Or imagine Gandalf the Great. The night before, 84.98. You shall not pass. Then the night before that, we didn't even get close. And then the night before, we got 84.97. And then we had a little spike above it. So we've been trapped here for maybe like a week. You shall not pass. We need to pass it. Guys, we're just 10 minutes and 30 seconds away from the stock market opening. What do you guys think is going to happen? Are we going to go higher when the market opens? I think the market's going to be down massively. And guys, only 60 subscribers to 67,000. Please subscribe. We're so close, please. Smash that like button as well. We're only about 38 likes away from 700. I know we can do that. He does prospecting. Nuggets for sale. Okay, cool. Yeah, so back to the question about Australia. Before I had to raptor run, I think I'm going to try to go to the Perth Mint. I want to do a video metal detecting for gold nuggets. So if you live in Australia or you know someone that does that, let me know. I do want to go to Sydney. I want to visit Bondi Beach because I used to love watching that show. Where is it? Is Bondi Beach in Perth? No. Okay, Bondi Beach. Is it in Sydney? Or near Sydney? Okay, Bondi Beach is right there, north of Wollongong. Let's get Sydney. Yeah, Sydney. Okay, so I want to visit Bondi Beach. I want to do some metal detecting. I want to do Perth Mint. I want to go to the ABC Bullion Shop. So we're going to have a lot of fun there. As silver right now on the Shanghai Futures Exchange is 97.48 on a red candle. Red candle on the Comex at, green now. Baby Gator's still working, 84.21. We are just 80 cents. 80 cents off from 85. Gold's on a red candle at 5,091. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market's opening here soon. What's going to happen? Are we team green? Are we team red? When the stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, are we going to go up? So is that first 5-minute candle going to be team green going up, or team red going down? What do you guys think? Someone said, forget Bondi. Perth has amazing beaches. Maybe I do both. Gold Coast, Australia, Andy says. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 700. The next 10 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 13 years. It's actual science. The same scientist that validated the baby gator call also predicted that. So keep smashing that like button. Thank you so much. It helps so much. And we're just 58 subscribers away from 67,000. 58 to go. See what you guys are saying here on X. Did you see this, International Stacker? This is from Alex saying, this is not good. Oil just collapsed. Prices dropped 13% in the last 40 minutes. Reports that the G7 countries are considering releasing up to 400 million barrels. Yeah, we covered that a little earlier. That kind of intervention changes supply picture instantly. Billions of dollars wiped out. We are approaching extreme statistical event, something that has never happened in modern history. Whoa! Do you understand what that means? More value erased in minutes than the annual GDP of most European countries. We have officially entered forced liquidation phase. This is what liquidity vacuum looks like. Funds are being margin called. They're 3 minutes and 45 seconds away here from the stock market opening. We're in a green candle, 84.30. We only got 70 cents. I want to see us break decisively over 85. I would love to see that at the start of this week. Let's see. Someone's saying, where's the third aircraft carrier? Kuwait halted production. Thank you, Dark Knight. I haven't heard of 3 aircraft. I've only heard of 2 aircraft carrier strike groups being out there. Alpha Crab, thank you so much for being a channel member. Saying, International Stacker, the goat of the big show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, we're only 58 subscribers away from the next big show. Keep subscribing if you want to see it. And we're just through 2 minutes and 45 seconds here away. Let's see if there's any other news. Look at this. I'm addicted to buying silver. They sold these beauties at as junk silver to Daniel. Who's addicted to silver, guys? Look, we got a kangaroo, African wildlife. That's crazy. Good deal. Lynette Zhang is great. You need to be following Lynette Zhang if you're not. I've had her on the channel before. Okay, let's go back to here. Scott Vapley is saying, what's to stop the big banks in Jane Street from manipulating silver market with all their latest physical inventory? Well, they don't have a lot of physical inventory. The physical inventory held by JP Morgan is what backstops SLV. So they don't have a lot of physical inventory. And if they still had full control, ladies and gentlemen, we'd still be under $20 an ounce. And we're not. So don't get into the thought process of, oh, they're just going to manipulate it forever, so we're in trouble. Guys, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but I've been saying for months and years, intestinal fortitude is what's going to be needed to see the way. The road's going to be long, dark, and full of terrors. You're going to get bumps, bruises, a bloody nose, a bloody lip. You might even get a broken bone. But those with intestinal fortitude, those who are unshaken, will be dancing with me in the streets. I truly believe that. But it's gonna be a wild ride. Who's been to Disneyland in California? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That's what it's gonna be. Currently trading on a green candle, 84.34, and we are just 1 minute warning for the stock market to open. 1 minute warning. Okay, what are you guys predicting? Are you team green? Or are you team red? We're in a pretty big green candle right now at 84.40. Does that momentum continue? Do we push over 85, or do we get smashed down? What date for Springfield? I have it written down. Hold up. I'm going to be in Springfield, like, I think the 16th to the 20th of July. 16th to the 20th of July, I'll be in Springfield, Illinois. 16th to the 20th. Here we go. 19 seconds. Originally, there was speculation March would be a squeeze for AG futures, but it looks like the most... Yeah, they rolled a lot of them forward, but I'll show you in a second. 5 seconds. Here we go. 4, 3. I'll answer that in a second. 2, 1. And the stock market's open. It was immediately green, and now it's red. But we'll see what happens here. Let me get the stocks up on my phone here. Okay, so right now, the market just opened 15 seconds ago. We're on a candle that's red, but it looks like it might turn green here. Yeah, it's about to turn green. Dow Jones is down 453 points. NASDAQ's down 361. S&P's down 58. Bitcoin's at 68,000. So we'll see what happens here. Now about the silver futures. Yeah, they rolled a lot of them forward, but silver is still draining from the Comex. We're down to 81 million, and we're going to be less than that as we get more deliveries. All the way through March, you're going to see more and more deliveries, but look at this. They kicked a can to May. 76,900 currently. That is huge. That is huge. So we'll see what happens, but the vault supplies are still draining as we speak. Look at this. It's a reversal to a BGC. 8460, 8460, reversal to a BGC on silver. Whoa. Shanghai is on a green candle as well. Shanghai just spiked to 98.28. We just spiked to 84.64 on the Comex. We're right back down to 84.50. 50 cents from 85. Are we going to do it, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not going to tell you to buckle up yet, but I'll say, please place your trade tables in the upright position. Don't put on your seatbelt yet, but make sure your trade table's up. We'll see what happens here. And we are just 32 likes away from 800, so please keep smashing that like button here. Gold's on a green candle as well, 5,098, about to reclaim that 5,100 level. Let me mark it. About to reclaim that 5,100 level here. Guys, we've been live streaming for 1 hour and 47 minutes. Are you enjoying it? Are you having a good time? Let me know in chat. All you got to do is smash that like button. We're 20 likes away from 800. My goal is for every live stream to be 1,000 likes. That's my goal. So we're getting so close to that, so please keep smashing it. Stock market, Dow Jones is down to 456 points. NASDAQ 173. S&P is 57. Let's go to oils. Let's check out oil future real quick. So we're going to say U.S. oil trading view quote. And guys, we're only 57 subscribers away from 67,000. Whoa, massive dump in oil. Down to 97.70. Wow. Let's check the DXY. Because if the DXY is going down, that usually provides upward pressure on gold and silver. Oh yeah, DXY is crashing with oil. Look at that. Guys, that does look like a shark fin. That looks like a classic shark fin attack there. That does look like a shark fin attack there on DXY. And someone's asking, did I go to Harry's coin shop? Yeah, I actually, believe it or not, Silver Dragon's first time in Harry's coin shop was with me. Because at that point, I was a veteran of coin shop videos. And here it is. This is the first time Silver Dragons went in that coin shop, and it was with me. Spending thousands with Silver Dragons in Oregon. So you just go to my channel and click, type Harry's. But a pretty good video. So there it is there. I'll drop the link for you. Let me get the link. For those who wanted to watch the very first interaction with Silver Dragons and myself and Harry's coin shop, that's the video. So I'll drop a link in chat. It's a fun one, guys. It's a fun video. Okay, here we go. Silver's pushing. 84.76. We're going up. We just took out our first target here. 84.58. We just took out. We just took out our second target here. We just took out 84.77. Let's see if we can keep pushing here. We just hit 84.78. Here we go. Can we do it? We're pushing higher on a BGC on silver. BGC on gold. We just took out 5,100 on gold. Shanghai Futures Exchange just took out 98.48. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Are we going to take out 85 right here? 84, 87, 84, 89. Here we go. Channel members, drop the BGC in chat right now. 84.99. We need to break 85. We need to break 85. They do not want us to break 85. Look at the algorithm kicking in. Red candle. We just hit 80. We just hit 85 on the nose, and now we got a red candle. 84.90. We're not going to take it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep pushing here. We just hit 85. We need to decisively break over 85 on silver. We're at 84.96. Gold, we're at 5,108. Shanghai, we're at 98. We just hit 98.86 in Shanghai. It looks like the residuals from the baby gators kicking in, guys. Here we go. Buckle up. And we're 55 subscribers away from 67,000. Please subscribe. 55 only. You got to be subscribed for my giveaways anyway. And I do giveaways all the time. We just took out the next target in silver. We just took out the next target in silver here. We just spiked up and hit 85.15. Here we go. If we can push up pretty quickly here, we could trigger some margin calls. Here we go. Gold's at 5,106. The silver to gold ratio is about to break 60. It's at 60.09 to 1. Shanghai Futures Exchange, we did just hit a high on silver at 98.89 here. Keep smashing that like button if you're excited. Only 56 likes to 900. We do have a teabag emoji, JS. Channel members, drop the DTB. Drop the DTB in chat. Make sure people see it. Someone asked earlier, we need 130 more members to get our next emoji. They're really taxing us. 130 members to go to get our next channel member emoji. Those scoundrels. So we're on a little bit of a red candle right now. 84.79 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Gold's on a red candle as well. 5,106. But let's see what keeps happening here. Wow. And Shanghai Futures Exchange, we're at 98.44 on a red candle. Let's keep watching here. See, that's the tea bag. Look at all those tea bags in chat. That's the DTB. I did giveaways on Friday on the general stream. I also did a couple of giveaways in the channel members only. And there was a brand new channel member that got, I think, gifted a membership, and they were in there, and they were raging because they didn't win. We almost had to use the Gaw Karen emoji in there. Channel members, drop that Gaw Karen emoji in chat. There's always a Karen when we have a giveaway. I don't know why. People just can't contain themselves. So this is the emoji that channel members drop when there's a Gaw Karen. And Dadsky is saying, thank you for the super chat, saying, push, baby, push like you preg. Push like you're pregnant. Pregnant. So Dadsky, thank you for the super chat. There's the Gaw Karen. There she is in all her glory. I want to talk to the manager. Now. I didn't win. I do giveaways all the time, though. You have a pretty good chance of winning, I feel like. Smart Silver Stacker is saying S&P 500 just gapped down. This was last night. Below 200-day moving average. Federal Reserve probably warming up the printing presses. Okay, let's go back. Look at me. Look at me right now instead of sleeping. Checking the silver price. It's so true. That is totally me. Silver Soldier says, when I checked the stock market a few minutes ago, this is a likely sign. Whoa, 666. Mark of the beast. Get him out of here. All the oil puns I thought were slick, but they were crude. I'll try to be more refined. Nice, Master Blaster. Those oil puns were amazing. And we're on a red candle right now in the Comex, 84.68. They really don't want us above that 85 level. We'll see if we can push back again here momentarily. Shanghai, we're on a red candle at 98.24. Gold, we're on a red candle at 97.97. And guys, we are just 27 likes away from 900, so keep smashing it. Some say if you smash the like button tonight, you'll have a dream about an American silver eagle will visit you in your dreams. They say if you smash the like button, an American silver eagle will visit you in your dreams. I don't know. It's just, I read it on Twitter. It's probably true. I read it somewhere. I asked Grok, and Grok told me that. I asked AI. Let's go here. Thank you so much, Shelby. Shelby getting us closer. Guys, now we only need 125 members to unlock the next custom channel member emoji. Thank you so much, Shelby. Congratulations to Phil Butcher, to The Real PH, Elite Exotics, Papa York, and Papa York. Say thank you to Shelby. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. They're fun to drop, and you get access to channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room, and what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Guys, do you want to see? I showed it earlier, but do you want to see the stuff I'm giving away in the next mega giveaway? Do you want to see it? Look at this. 100 gram Valcambri bar. I mean, only if you want to see it. Germanium mint gold. I mean, maybe you guys don't want to see it. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to see what I'm giving away to you. All you got to do is be subscribed. Thank you so much, Shelby. You are mega. Okay, BRC here. BRC here on the Comex. They're saying, we're going to smash you down. We're going to give you a little spanking. Let's see if we can survive this. Something tells me we can. Look at this. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is like moving in tandem. Look. Exact formation on Comex Silver. Exact formation on Comex Gold. And exact formation on Shanghai. We got some Article 16 violations going on here for sure. For sure. Stop the Raptor runs. They make a chair for that. That's funny. I don't just Raptor run. I need to use the restroom. I Raptor run for coffee refills. I do need a coffee refill here. Viola. This is the Emperor Crab IS. Execute order. This Article 16. Viola. It will be done by the strength of the arm, says AG Astronaut. Guys, if you're single, I met a single girl in Poland. She works in the Germanium Mint. She's got a strong arm, and she's looking for a suitor.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She's definitely different. Alpha Crab, you're not being censored. I just saw you say I'm being censored. Let me look up here. So Alpha Crab, let me show you. So there's no conspiracy. Here's the chat. This would show if you were silenced or censored. Look. No Alpha Crab censorship from our side. So it might be a connectivity issue. Look, this is your last thing. Them crabs are nude in the war room. No! Clothing is not optional in the war room. You must come fully clothed. So we're not censoring you, Alpha Crab. So it could be a latency issue on your side, internet connection. Because it's not making it through. If you were censored or silenced or banned or anything, it would show me. It tells me. It tells me secret messages. Market rigging at its best, says Old Dirty. Beep. Yep, totally true. Guys, this definitely appears to be a shark fin attack here. Maybe. Could be. Someone said Alpha Crab is not being censored, but maybe he's being seasoned. No! We do not commit acts of cannibalism around here. We're not eating that crustacean. Yep. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. If you guys want to see a picture of what it looks like in the war room, put picture in chat. Let's see if you guys are interested. If you're interested, I'll show it to you. Channel members do not get happy when I show you guys what it looks like in the war room, but I'll show it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Backyard Bullion is in the house. YouTube royalty from the UK is in the house. Everyone say hi to Backyard Bullion. And if you like pouring silver, if you like hearing people speak with a British accent, a lot of Americans do love that. Go check out Backyard Bullion. He's so close to 100K. He needs that silver play button. 95,000 to 800. So close. I'm coming. Backyard, I'm about to break 67,000. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And Backyard Bullion on this channel, there's a special room for channel members only. It's live streams I do called the War Room, and what happens in the War Room usually stays in the War Room, but I'm going to show a picture right now of what it looks like in the War Room. Here we go. This is what it actually looks like in the War Room. All the crustacean generals gather. We do have security. We talk strategy. We talk gold and silver around the world. So that's what the War Room actually looks like there. Make sure you guys check out BYB. Help him out. BYB needs 100K. Are you the king crab? I mean, I didn't crown myself, but I guess I am. Because you caught the king crab is the coin you could get. Backyard Bullion, did I ever give you a coin for meeting me? I think I shipped it to you. Did I not? If not, I owe you a coin. Because, guys, I met Backyard Bullion there in London. If you want to see some fun videos, just go to my channel and maybe type Backyard. Maybe Backyard. Yeah, look at this. 7 years ago, I met Backyard Bullion, and he made me those silver pucks. That was my first mega guy. I gave away those silver pucks. So I got some videos with Backyard Bullion there on YouTube. Silver Limey there. That was in Ireland. I did get stopped by the police, and I got stopped by the police and questioned on the streets in London because I was carrying a letter in front of me because I was delivering a giveaway 8,000 miles to Ireland. I was making the video, and they're like, "It looks kind of odd. You're just walking with that." I'm like, "Ah." Backyard Bullion was not with me for that. Backyard Bullion, yes, I have when you shipped it to me. Okay, good. Crab Commander of the Shell Brigade. When's the next coming to the UK? I don't know, Backyard. Guys, I had messaged Backyard Bullion when I was going to Poland. Because I was like, oh, maybe we could meet up, but he couldn't. But I don't know. We'll see. If we are crustaceans, is butter our enemy or weakness? I don't know, Jackson. It could be both. We are on a green candle here on the Comex. $83 and we're back to 84. Here we go. We need to break above 85 and hold it off. We really do. Gold, we're trading at a green candle, 5,000 to 82. And Shanghai's on a green candle as well at 97.51. Why is Shanghai moving in tandem with the Comex? Article 16 violation for sure. I might be going back to Poland this year. Nice, Backyard. Are you going to the Germania Mint? Hey, Backyard Bullion, have you seen my viola scene? Have you seen the viola scene on here, Backyard Bullion? Yeah, guys, let's help Backyard Bullion. Let's get him into 100K. Let's give him a big show. Look, he's only 200 subscribers from 96. I mean, I think we could at least get him to 96. What do you guys think? Okay, Backyard Bullion. When I was deep in the Germania Mint, I met a girl in Poland. She's single. She's got a strong arm. She's looking for a suitor. So for any of the single guys out there, put your best pickup line right now for Viola in chat.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She stacks silver, gold, and copper all day long. And she's looking for a suitor. What do you think about that, Backyard Bullion? I know you saw Viola when you're in there, but it looks like you were shy and you didn't speak to her. If you would have spoken to her, you would have found out she's looking for a suitor. So if you go back there, Backyard, you need to shoot another scene with Viola so we can get updated on how she's doing. Nice. West Texas Stacker subbed to Backyard Bullion. Awesome. And guys, I'm close to a mark here too. I'm literally 51 subscribers away from 67,000. Thank you so much. We are trying to catch Backyard Bullion. I'm on your heels. I'm nipping at your heels, Backyard. The Floyd Lawton says, you always want us to practice our lines on Viola. Why doesn't Daisy get any love? Okay, guys. If Viola's not your style and you prefer a different type of girl, who's got a pickup line for Daisy?
Take the camo, guys. Camel cam, guys. Some here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids,
Look at her.
guys.
Look at her. Thank you, Backyard. I appreciate it. Oh, guys, we are on a battle to get to 100K, Backyard. We are on a battle. We are pushing hard. Pushing hard. I'm doing a big mega giveaway at 100K. I'm already filling this box with premium stuff. Gold backs are in those. Again, we got this Valcambri bar is going to be given away. It's got 100 grams in it. We got some germanium mint gold in there. We got some homemade silver in there from Cyclonic. We got some germanium mint collab with the British Royal Mint. We've got skulls full of copper. We got all kinds of gold, silver, and copper in here. That's going to be given away. And it's just, this box is just getting started. This box is going to be overflowing by the time we get to the mega giveaway here. All you got to do is subscribe. I have 1 kilo silver cube I've made to give away. Whoa. Backyard Bullion, you're giving away a kilo silver cube at 100K? Or when are you giving that away? 1 kilo, guys. Remember, I've given away multiple kilo bars in the past, but that's when silver is a bit cheaper. Backyard, are you doing a kilo now? Check this video out. Okay, let's look here.
Assay test failure.
Okay, hold up. Whoa, look at it right there. Who wants that cube?
Right. I'm going to give away this 1 kilo elemental sphere. Oh, sphere. It's not an elemental sphere. It's an elemental cube. We're going to give it away. 1 kilo of silver. I'm going to stamp all of our YouTube stats on it. It's going to be an event for sure. So make sure you...
So is that at 100,000? Guys, you got to subscribe. He's giving away a cool kilo cube. I want to win it. I want to win it, Backyard Bullion. I want that. Guys, Backyard Bullion does great work. Ugh. Get out of here, Cable. Look at this. Look at this. Watch. Hold up. Okay, this is a Backyard Bullion piece. This is a Backyard Bullion piece. This is a really cool Backyard Bullion piece. Look at this. This is a Backyard Bullion piece I bought from him like 4th of July. He made an eagle for an American on the 4th of July. I'm pretty sure this is back in the day, Backyard Bullion. You might have been locked up for that one. Collaboration with the enemy. Here's the first. Backyard Bullion made 2 of these for me back in the day, and I gave away 1. So my first mega giveaway was one of these 5-ounce pucks. International Stacker. Look at that. So fun. So fun. Guys, I want that 1 kilo cube. That thing was amazing. Man, you're so close. The US and the UK might not have a special relationship anymore, but you and I do have it. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe you and I will save the relationship of Backyard Bullion through physical gold and silver. Okay, let's go up here. Man, that is a cool cube. That is a really cool cube. Okay, guys, here's the situation. We're going to be fighting all day against the big bankers. Where we'll end up, I don't know, but I can tell you this. I will be live this afternoon. Probably market close. So I'll be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to cover the Comex market close. Remember, from 5 to 6 p.m., it closes for 1 hour, and then it reopens at 6 p.m. on the Comex via the Globex. So I'll be live this evening. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. And do you guys want to do a quick crab raid? We must bring the cube to the... Guys, if I win the cube, it's going in the war room for sure. Do you guys want to do a crab raid? Okay, we got Silver Hair Stacker. We got Ida live. Look, International Stacker's live, guys. Let's see if there's any other small creators live, gold or silver. I see no other, let's see, gold, silver coins. I see no other small, so it's either going to be silver here or IDA. I know IDA does have the big auction coming up for St. Jude's. It's such a good cause. And they're not handling any of the money, which is nice. It just goes through. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other small creators. Yeah. Okay, I think we should do Ida just because she's got that auction coming up. What do you guys think? She's got 31 people watching.
Yeah, sure.
And look, on her channel right now, it's Ida, Great Scott. He's a subscriber to the channel. Wendy. Beach Customs is a channel member. Ida's a channel member. Silver Crazed Mama, I'm not sure. Mama T's a subscriber. Moon Whitfield, I'm not sure about her. But they're all friendly to the channel. And they've got an auction for a good cause. So what do you guys think? You guys ready for a crab raid? Backyard Bullion, are you still here? Are you going to join us on this crab raid? Remember, guys, these are meant to be a blessing, not a curse. We're going to fill the chat with crabs. We're going to like the stream. It's up to you if you want to subscribe. But she's got a big auction coming up soon. And something tells me you're going to get some good deals. It's for charity. You might be able to write part of it off. Talk with your tax professional about that. And you're going to pay St. Jude's directly. They don't handle any of the money, but you got to register. So we're going to go crab raid right now. Thank you, everybody, so much. Again, I'm going to be live here at just about 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Let's go raid Miss Ida.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.